A very good morning, one and all, as we are live from this very beautiful venue, the STC Oval, for the MCA T20 Women's Interstate Championship 2025. It's Johor taking on Selangor, which promises to be an exciting tournament. 8 days of action-packed cricket with mixed bag of players, and these women are ready to showcase their talent. And without wasting any more time, let's head towards the center. We've got the dynamic Shahidar with the two captains for the all-important flip of the coin battle. Over to you, Shahidar.
Very good morning. We are here for match day one, and I have a very exciting game coming up. It will be Johor against Selangor. So I have the two captains for match two of the MCA Women's T20 Championship. So I have Winifred from Selangor and Ariana from Johor alongside our match officials. So we'll head straight into the toss. Winnie will flip the coin.
Hey.
And it is a head.
Bowling.
So what's your decision?
Bowling.
Any reasons for that?
Because we see in the morning, usually this wicket is a bit moist and the ball will go skip. So it's not easy for batter to score run.
Okay. What should be a good total for you to chase?
Below 80.
Below 80. Okay. Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Winnie, happy to bat first?
Yeah, we were ready for both. Normally we come with an open mind. We don't know what happened in the toss. So this is what we got today to bat first. So we are ready to do it.
So you were the runners-up in the previous edition. Very happy with the team. I've seen some big names there.
Yeah, I will come back stronger this season. And I hope the girls focus and play to their ability.
Okay. Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
So the news from out here, Johor won the toss and they will be bowling first.
A very understandable decision there from the skipper of Johor, trying to go for a bowl first, which is always the right one. There is a little bit of moistness in that wicket. The moisture there will contain the ball early on, and they'll want to use that conditions quite well. And that is what the skipper of Johor said. Both the teams do have some big names in that lineup, especially I feel the side led by Winifred Selangor has got some names coming in from Nepal women's team, and alongside some strong heavyweight names from the Malaysian women's side, just make it a very good team altogether. And whereas Johor will also look to shine out, they do have some international players as well. Players to watch out will be Nouralia. You've also got the likes of City, and then you've also got Amna Sharif coming in from Kuwait. So that's another strong lineup. Both very, very well voiced. As we are just a few moments away from the official start time. It should be an exciting game of cricket. It's the day one, of course. So all the teams will look to find some combinations, would like to look out the conditions, the team, how they manage out. 8 teams participating in this Interstate Women's Championship 2025. Malaysia cricket just continues to bring out some exciting contests altogether. And development for the women's cricket. The Malaysian women's side had a very good series against Nepal women, where they ended up 3-2. Unfortunately missed out in that series win, but they were on the lead 2-1, so they had some real good games, a lot of learnings as well for that young side who performed really well under pressure. And yeah, we're ready for the ball, a number one coming up, and starts off with a dot delivery. It's a good little start outside off stump, slightly shorter on length. The ball will keep a bit low as well because of that moisture present. Overnight rain last day, and that's what a lot of captains generally on this venue decide, or mostly in Malaysia when it's overnight rain, they want to go for a field first. There you can see Murale just loses a run up, and Aina Hamiza, what a terrific series she had. She was in some real good nick. Got two back-to-back 50s. Was one of the top scorers, or in fact was the top scorer of the series. And again, Nuralia missing out that run-up. And I think it's the right time to introduce my co-commentator Shahidar in the combox. Welcome, Shahidar.
Well, thank you, Harman. A very good morning to all the viewers. Yes, I think the conditions are slightly tricky for the batters to bat on earlier.
I just but finds the fielder. She's looking to get those runs in. She's been in some good touch. Shahidar, we've seen that from the combox. 5 T20Is, and she was performing really, really well.
Yes, absolutely. I think Aina Hamiza is in prime form. Was the player of the tournament as well against Nepal in that 5 match series.
And that's going to be a wide signal. First runs on the board for Selangor, courtesy of extras. They won't mind that.
Yes, Arman. And straight away, we can notice the bounce is not that even. So it still shows the presence of the moist in the wicket. So I think there will be some early purchase for the bowlers early on. So wickets will matter here.
Yeah, another wide, back-to-back wide deliveries. You want to find some rhythm early on. Another extra given.
Well, Harman, this Selangor team is full of stars. You can see the names Aina Hamiza, Aina Najwa, another common name in the Malaysian side. Didn't get her chances against Nepal, but she is definitely a good batter to watch out for.
Oh yeah, there's some real good names in that lineup. No doubt about that. That's another dot delivery. And talking about that, then they've also got the powerhouses from Nepal. Not to forget those names.
Yes, absolutely. I think Sita Ranamagar will be very handy with the bat. Left-handed batter from Nepal, and the number one run scorer as well. And I think they have Kavita Joshi as well, who can be very handy with the ball later on.
Slashed away, little miss. Get a single. Well covered by Amna. First runs of the bat. Yes, Kapita Joshi, another player to watch out. Handy both with the bat and ball. We all know what she can do. Saw her in the YST Malaysian Superwoman Series perform really well, both with the bat and ball. Didn't really work out much with the bat in the Women's Series, the bilateral T20Is, but she'll be wanting to bounce back here. Oh, Aina Najwa, she is up and ready and will start her bank account with a couple of runs.
Yes, a very confident looking shot there from Aina Najwa. Well, I was quite surprised to see her being benched for all 5 games against Nepal, especially with the form that one Julia was with. I believe she deserved a chance. But I think it's a tournament where she can prove herself.
Yeah, worked away just through the gully region. Will be another single there. No, two converted. This is good running. This is brilliant running between the wickets. End of the first, 7 coming off it.
So bowling from the other end will be another youngster, Noor Ismadania. a lot of young names in the squad for Johor, and I think it's a good combination between youth and experience, and it's a great platform for all the players, especially the young guns, to shine and prove their worth.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. It is a great initiative as well to have players coming from the foreign countries as well to add up in that squad. And that's been just pushed away. Will be another single towards the short fine leg. These two openers are, and that's going to be a wide signal. No, no signals coming in. Close call. Shahidur, what do you reckon on this pitch? What's the surface like as you were there at the toss time?
Well, like I said, still it looked very damp, a lot of moisture and a lot of grass around the pitch as well. And that's the typical STC pitches that we have seen over the years, where it helps the spinners, especially if you can bowl at the right area, and that's how it is. So as a bowler, you need to bowl at the right areas, and you'll be uh, looking for wickets. But so far, we haven't seen that from the Johor bowlers.
Yeah, there is a little movement as well for Noor. But what I feel is they're not attacking the wickets. They should be targeting the wickets. What do you reckon?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's the way to go. They need to target the wickets and force the batters to play the shots. So far, the bowling has been pretty awkward away from the right-handers, and these are easy picking, especially in the form that Aina Hamiza is in right now.
Again, you can see there's too much of width on offer, another wide, and it's very important to have a good power play with the ball in hand. You want to pick up early wickets, as these are the kind of conditions that you want to hamper.
Yes, I think so far the bowlers have not exploited the conditions. At the toss, Ariana told me they'll be happy to score anything below 80 runs. But so far, the bowlers have not done justice to the conditions out here.
Yeah, that's rightly mentioned. Another dot delivery just well off. But again, she's bowling it away from the wickets, and if I was the captain here, I would have just gone to her and told her attack the stumps, keep it stump to stump line. That should be something that will be working. There you see another wide, not consistent. Is Nurisma.
Yes, and the good thing is she's getting that hint of movement away from the right hander. But you need to bowl at the right line and length to get into the game. So far, she has been pitching the ball way outside the off stump, and with the angle, it's just going away. So we have seen few wides in this over so far. And as a bowler, you need to be very disciplined.
Oh, pulled away. Should be a catch. Just short. That could have been the first wicket. Oh, there could be the one first wicket as well. Oh, another blunder. Oh dear. That was a simple run out being missed as well. Can you believe it?
Well, absolute comedy of errors. Two batters strangle at the same end, and the throw was good, but the wicketkeeper made a mess out of it as well. And they're doing the right thing. Both the batters having a word there. The two Ainas out there in the middle.
Yeah, that's very, very lucky. That's all you can say. She was incredibly lucky there. Both the batters. Again, that width on offer cuts it, but the fielder rightly active there. End of the over, 2 overs gone, 14 without a loss.
Well, Harman talking about that opportunity, both batters shaking hands in the middle of the crease. So you have to say it was poor fielding and not the best of match awareness there from the fielder. But yes, they have both survived, and it's a good start from Selangor. 14 without loss after 2 overs. And I think the bowlers have helped them as well with those extras.
Yeah, that extras have been quite too many. Should have been controlled a little bit, I feel. Could have done much better. Just that defense check. Noor went away for 7 in her previous over. Another very promising talent coming up for Malaysia. Another single towards the onside.
Well, this is smart batting here from the batters because they have realized that the runs are flowing free. So it's time to play some risk free cricket. And singles will do for them so far. The run rate looks good. And yes, talking about Noor Alia, she's a good talent. Just made her debut recently against Nepal.
Top quality shot. And that will run away for a boundary. The first boundary of the game, courtesy of the bat of Aina Hamiza.
Yes, it was right there in a slot and picked up well. And she's in great touch, Aina Hamiza. And I think she's the batter to look out for. And the Johor bowlers will be looking to get her wicket because if she gets going, she'll make you pay for it.
Yeah, she's a quality batter, especially with the kind of form she's in. Edged. This might run away again for a boundary. No, there's a fielder. Will be a single.
Well, again, width on offer. That was slashed hard. But like I said, the overnight rain has also caused the outfield to be slightly slow. But yes, these are good intent shown by both the batters. They're trying to score some quick runs in here.
It's worked away. That was a good delivery. That's the kind of line and length I've been talking about. If you attack the stumps, you have more chances.
Yes, Arman, but you need to give it to the batters as well. Just stepped away on the onside and taking that run in a flash, pushing the fielders and keeping everyone on their toes. I think that's the right ploy.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's again being worked away. There should be more runs. Diving effort goes in vain. Will be another boundary. Second four of the over. Aina Hamiza just continues to be in that purple patch era.
Yes, again, and it was a full toss as well. So easy pickings here for Aina Hamiza. Well, the fielder tried her best. Another good over here for Selangor. 25 without loss. This is a good start for Selangor.
3 overs. The bowling has been off color as well. It's been some poor line and length, and the batters have played really well. Played with the intent. Played according to the plan. Well, that kept a bit low. Not out says the umpire. Still sneak in a quick single.
Well, I think it's very important for the batters to realize that they have a good start in here. So They need to assess to the pitch. And so far, we have seen the ball keeping slightly low. So they need to be very careful with the lack of pace. It can really deceive them.
Yeah, rightly mentioned. It's the kind of start that you have got. You shouldn't get hampered, and probably just look and play for more few overs. A bit careful. Try and play till the end. Good delivery. Kept a bit slow as well, and also as you mentioned early on, that overnight rain has kept that wicket a little damp. It is not carrying on that easy. So that will be a little variable that the batters will have to keep in mind.
Yes, and absolutely. I think so far we have seen the batters being a bit tentative as well outside the off stump, just like that.
Completely agree. And also, don't you think that being a batter in this kind of conditions, anything with that width on offer is something that you have a good invitation of taking that big hits on.
Yes, the option is there, but you need to judge the bounce. So far, the ball is keeping slightly low. That was off the edge of the bat, run down to third. But yes, coming back to that point, I think the option is there to go for your shots. But as a batter, you need to be confident and you need to judge the bounce on the deliveries. If you're just playing a tentative shot, that will also bring in the scare or the batters to make mistakes and lose their wickets.
Yeah, completely agree on that. Last ball of the over. Shown some respect. Will be a dot delivery. 4 overs gone, 30 for no loss.
So there's a change of bowling, spin being brought into the attack. It's Chaihan Nanapat off spinner. And I think it's a good call because the Pacers have not done justice. They went for runs, 30 runs conceded in the first 4 overs. I think it's the right time to take some pace away from the delivery.
Yeah, it's a good call. Change of pace might just get them the breakthrough that they're searching for. Flicked away. Should be another single there. Runs coming in easy, flowing in easy as well.
But that's a good start from the bowler as well. Hint of turn, a typical STC pitch here. So if you can pitch it at the right area, there will be some drift and turn for the spinners. I think it's very important that the pace that she bowled with.
She's got that ginger pace. Oh, misfield. That's going to run away for a boundary. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but the fielding has to support. 4 runs.
It's not the best of fielding efforts there, but another good looking shot from Aina Hamiza. Again, the timing on that ball was amazing. Again, a wonderful start. 20 of 15. Just the type of start Selangor were looking for.
Yes, that's just the kind of start that Selangor was looking for. Again, pulled away. Didn't come from the middle of the bat though.
Well, Harman, it's not the best of lengths. You're bowling very slow into the wicket, and you're bowling it way short of the stumps, so it allows the batter that extra room and time as well.
Yeah, this time swept away. Again, that misfield will run away for a four. Poor fielding. Johor need to pick up their fielding game. That moment that has just been swept away beautifully. It's one of her favorite shots.
Yes, Aina Hamiza, she loves the sweep shot. Confidently played, but the fielders are helping the batters right now. We have seen few very ordinary examples of fielding, and so far Johor have not done a good job in the field.
The fielding has to be good, especially in this format. End of the over, 5 overs gone, 39 without a loss, 9 of that over. I've got to change it bowling. Off to some finger spin. It's going to be Amna Sharif Tariq, who also leads the Kuwait side. The Kuwait women's team captain. Called in for the over number 6. Last over of the power play as well. Shahidur.
Yes, I think it's a good call to bring her in as well. A very experienced cricketer. I'm pretty sure you know her much well compared to me, Harman, because you have been in Kuwait.
Yes, exactly. She's done quite well, has been serving the skipper for the women's side of Kuwait for a very long time, in fact. And under the leadership, Kuwait has seen some good results. It's a good side. There are more players that have come in from Kuwait to make up that lineup.
And she gets a wicket with the very first delivery that she bowled. What a change here! And finally, they have broken this partnership. It's Aina Najwa who needs to depart.
Yeah, strikes a wicket right away. Should say that if you need wickets, call Amna Sharif. As she strikes right away. First delivery and no time wasted.
Well, not the best of shots there from Aina Najwa. Was right there in her slot. Played it straight to the bowler, no timing whatsoever. And with that, the skipper of Selangor, also the captain of the Malaysian side, Winifred, will walk into bat.
Yeah, I agree with you that was a poor shot straight into the hands of the bowler. That just got them the wicket as well.
Well, Harman, I think that's where match awareness is very important. Aina Hamiza was batting so well on the other end. All she needed to do was to take a single and get Aina Hamiza back on strike, but she went for the hit, mistiming it and causing her wicket.
Absolutely, you got to be very sensible. You don't want to get carried away, and she did get a little carried away looking at the spinner trying to take her on, but mistiming it.
With an offer. Well, not the best of deliveries after getting a wicket, but she'll get away with that. Again, short and wide. Played straight to the fielder. Risky run. Not the best of throws again, but Winifred will get off the mark with that single.
Yeah, there was a very risky single. Could have been gone either ways, but they'll sneak in that extra run.
Change of angle here. Amna Sharif coming from around the wicket. Oh, full toss, swept away, but straight to the fielder. That was hit hard. Good looking shot once again from Aina Hamiza. Well, Harman, talking about her action, it's just before she approaches the popping crease, that jump. It's something interesting. Do you know something about that? Just there. Yep.
I've, I've noticed that quite a few times, the jump that comes in, but I haven't really ever spoken to her about it. But it's something that I will do the next time I see her.
Slightly interesting, but so far she's done a wonderful job, taken a wicket, and just 2 runs off the over. Coming into ball, the sixth over is never easy for a spinner. The fielding restrictions, a full toss, poor delivery, that will run away. Yes, first boundary here for Winifred. It was a gift wrapped up for her. Full toss on the pads.
Yeah, that was a poor delivery. Very predictable as well. Winifred takes charge of it. 6 overs gone. It's a good power play for Selangor. 45 on the board. A good little start.
So far, a very good start here for Selangor, apart from that wicket. Well, Aina Najwa never looked to be in good form. But I think it will be a very important phase for in the game for both the sides. Johor will need to pick up wickets. That's the only way to get back into the game.
Yeah, wickets are always the key in this format, and we know how important it is to pick up wickets.
Again, not the best of deliveries, slightly short of length, and we have seen from the previous over, Chaihan Nanafat just bowling it slightly short of length, which could be very dangerous as well.
It's not the kind of length that I would really prefer the bowlers to bowl at, and also sliding down the leg is always risky.
Again, short, played down the ground. Yes, Harman, you're absolutely right. I think the length is very important because as a bowler, if you don't allow the batters to play on the front foot, you're pushing them onto the back foot, and it's very short and slow. It allows them a lot of time to play with. It's not going to challenge them. Fuller attempted sweep, but that will be a wide as well down the leg.
Yeah, these wide deliveries, you need a control on that. Already seen so many extras come in just under 7 overs. It's a serious concern for me.
Yes, absolutely. I think as a bowling unit, you need to be way more disciplined, but at the same time, we can understand it's only match one for them. But then you need to put your A game right from the word go because losing a game will be playing a role in getting to that final. Good looking shot played straight to the fielder, the captain, Ariana Natasha.
That's good work there. Covers. Yeah, and also especially because this is not a very long format. It's just a short tournament, so you don't want to lose out any games. Every game matters.
And that's Timber. What a wicket here. It's Aina Hamiza who departs.
Trying to go for that sweep shot, playing it across the line, the cross batted shot, and straight on to the top of off stump. See you later. There's the wicket. Second one down. It's the big fish. Aina Hamiza walks back for 26. It's always good to have a wicket early, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And that was the line and length we were talking about. Pitch it closer to the batters, let them play. And straight away, Aina Hamiza forced into that shot, making that mistake. A very important wicket here for Johor, 48 for 2. And with that, it's a left hander, Sita Ranamagar, walking into bat.
Yeah, another very experienced player. She is someone that has loads of experience coming in and a serious player to watch out.
Yes, and I believe the whole of Nepal will be watching the players here. Sita Ranamagar is very famous. We have few playing for Sarawak as well. Rubina Chatri being one of them. Pooja Mahato as well. So these are big names when it comes to Nepal women's cricket. I think a lot of credit must go to the Malaysian Cricket Association for getting these players to have a go alongside the Malaysian girls. So it's a good experience. That will be a wide, not the best of deliveries once again. Another extra.
There is also the wide plus the single that they run across, 50 up as well for Selangor. And yes, kudos to the Malaysian Cricket Association for running out so many tournaments for the women's development. We saw the YSD Malaysian Super Women's Series, then the bilateral series, and now this. Just under the span of that 1 month, Shaidur, we've seen three major women's tournament or series.
Yes, absolutely. I think Malaysia as a host itself done a wonderful job. Talking about the calendar year of 2024, they've hosted the most number of international T20Is across the globe. So the numbers speak for itself. And now they're doing a wonderful job for this year as well. Well, I'm not sure about the stats for this year, but they're definitely going to end up right up there.
No doubt about that. Now will continue. She's already picked up a wicket. 6 runs of the first over. You'll take that.
Yes, absolutely. Given the fact that she took that important wicket, giving the breakthrough, I think she deserves to have another go at it. A good delivery, hint of turn. It's played away for a single, just opening the face of the bat.
Now that surely was a very good shot. Just played it very late. Played it slow enough.
Winifred on strike. Fuller delivery, driven, but good fielding once again from the captain.
Fielding is the key aspect in this format. For me, it's the fielders who play a very big role.
Yes, absolutely. I think as a fielding unit, you need to back your bowlers up. But so far, we have seen the Johor fielders have not done a, a decent job with those early misfields that allowed the Selangor batters to settle in. Fuller delivery once again, played straight to the bowler. I'm liking it. I'm liking the line and length she's bowling with, Arman.
And she's got immense control as well. That's what makes her so successful as a bowler. She's always been that kind of a bowler who gets you wickets.
And again, that teasing line outside the off stump. And with that flight, she will always invite the batters to go for that big shots. I think this is good bowling. And she has maintained that tight line outside the off stump in this over. Just one run.
Yeah, it's incredible bowling to start off. First off, she got that big wicket. Now she's been doing quite well.
So last delivery coming up here. Another flighted delivery. Beautifully bowled. End of the over. Just a single from that. It's 51 for two.
Another decent over from Amna, just the 1 run conceded. And now it's the time that Johor will be looking to make a comeback into this contest. Get those silent overs in, pick up wickets.
Well, the Selangor dugout is highly animated, supporting the batters and making a lot of noise here at the ground. Well, it's good to watch. Very good support for the teams. Oh, that's aerial, but away from the fielder. Again, a good line here.
Yeah, the line and length has to be good.
That shot pulled away. There's protection out there. Just a single. Well, they've done a good job here. The spinners are just trying to dry up the runs. I think that's very important. With every dot deliveries, it's gonna put some more pressure on the batters. Sitaranamaga on strike. Oh, well bowled. That came in with the angle and just that hint of turn away from the left-hander. Beautifully bowled.
And good little bowling. That turn as well coming in.
Again down the leg. That might be called a wide. If it is, that will be extra runs. Well, it has been called a bye. Oh no, that's off the bat. Surprising.
Now that took me by a little bit surprised there.
Oh, good delivery. Again, that teasing line outside the off stump. And Harman coming back to that square cut for Winifred. We have seen her really struggle with that shot.
This is the kind of shot that she's been missing out on many occasions and needs to work on it.
Oh dear, it's a no ball. I think they had an extra fielder outside the circle, and it has been called a no ball. That will be a free hit. And who else than Sita Ranamagar will take the free hit? So she'll have the license to go for the big hit. Here comes the free hit delivery. She goes down the ground. Just a single. Good looking shot, but couldn't find the gap.
It was a brilliant strike though. Didn't quite get the result she wanted. Will take the single.
Well, Herman 57 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. I think Selangor won't mind that. The only problem is they have lost that important wicket of Aina Hamiza. Was looking to be in great form. Had a very good start today as well.
It's been a brilliant start. Shahidul, no doubt about it. Apart from that wicket of Aina. If she had stayed, I feel they could have added another 15-20.
Oh, inside out. Beautifully played. There's a sweeper out there. And good running between the wickets as well. They've taken the second run.
Yeah, I think the overs of Amla have been pretty good. They have quite dried up the runs as well.
Again, cut away in the gap. That's a good looking shot. Long chase here for the fielders. That will be a couple of runs for Sita Ranamagar. I think she's batting well. Again, hit the ball very late.
Yeah, she plays the spinners quite well. Sita Ranamagar, a lot of experience as well.
Another fuller delivery driven down the ground, another single. Well, Harman, it was surprising not to see Sita Ranamagar batting up the order throughout that bilateral series. She opened only in the first game, and then she was dropped for a couple of games with an injury. And then when she came back, she was batting very low in the order. Surprised?
Yeah, it was pretty surprising for me to not see her in all the 5 games. Will be another dot delivery and something that you don't expect from a senior member to miss out on games. Probably it was because so she was struggling with some form, wasn't really performing that well, and also she got that blow on the hand that really took off.
Yeah, could have been the reason. That's short and wide. That will be another single. But yes, I think that bilateral series we have seen both Nepal and Malaysia were opting to play young players. So a lot of players who made their debut in that series. So I think it was a good experience for a lot of youngsters. Last delivery coming up. Oh, that's Ariel. There's a fielder coming underneath. Oh, it's just over her. That will be a six. First six of the match and coming from the bat of Sita Ranamagar.
Yeah, she's such a brilliant batter, isn't she? And she likes that area and heaves it away. Over the long off, half a dozen, just the right way to enter towards the drinks break. As 10 overs are done, it's 69 for 2.
Welcome back, viewers. We have taken a short drinks break. The players are hydrated, so are we. Very important break. 10 overs, 69 runs, 2 wickets. Good start here for Selangor. We have seen that wonderful hit from Sitarana Magar in the last delivery of the previous over, getting her the first maximum of this game.
It's been a good little start. Another 10 overs remaining.
Oh,
It's going to be a no ball. That double bounce outside the pitch as well. Noor not quite getting the start she wanted with the ball. So free hit, open license here, Shahidul for Winifred.
yes, absolutely. That was a freebie. Couple of bounces. Definitely some nerves. Free hit coming up.
Be a single only, no serious damage.
Yes, I think that's a good comeback after that no ball. Not the best of starts, but you need to be brave to bowl that free hit. That too against a very good batter like Winifred. A lot of credit must go to the young spinner.
Oh, full toss, inside edge. Missed by the keeper. Get the single. In fact, convert that into a double. Excellent running between the wickets. Buys the signal, no bat involved.
Well, Harman, that was tantalizingly close to the stumps as well. How did that miss the wickets? But again, the wicketkeeper just having a nightmare of a day in here.
Yeah, it's been a rough day for her. There'll be more runs. Two is the call.
Well, that was another missed opportunity. Went straight to the fielder at cover. Went through her hands. You need to take those chances.
Good shot. Will be a single. Over covers she goes.
So far, a good over here for Selangor right after the drinks break. Well, we have seen a lot of overs after the drinks break where we've seen a wicket. So far, that's not the case. Oh,
That's a poor delivery. It's a no ball plus the single that they'll take. Another free hit opportunity coming in for Sitarana Magar.
well, Harman, that's the second no ball. But this time, the batters have changed. It will be Sita Ranamagar, who has already hit a six. Can she get her second in this delivery?
Yeah, we'll be looking for that big one. Straight towards the fielder. Another no ball. Oh dear, oh dear. Another free hit.
Noor Hilmiza Shami not doing the great job with the ball. Three no balls in the over, and I think that's the second beamer. And straight away, the captain having a word with her. Can see some nerves out there for the youngster.
Two beamers, and I think the bowler should be taken off. It's being played again through covers this time. Another fielder there. Two more runs added to the board.
Well, Harman, talking about bowlers, I think this is not great captaincy from Ariana Natasha. She being herself a frontline bowler, she hasn't taken the ball in her hands. So, as a captain, she needs to take the responsibility. Because if you're a bowler and you can do well, I think it's not a good time to experiment. And so far, we have seen in this over 10 runs, three no balls. Poor stuff.
That's a good delivery to finish off the over, but it has been a very long over. 10 runs off it, 11 gone, 81 for 2.
Well, coming back to that point, Ariana Natasha, the captain, just trying all her bowlers except herself. She needs to have that belief in her as a bowler as well. Because when your side is in trouble, as a captain, you should take the responsibility. And I'm pretty surprised. Probably she's just trying to try all her bowlers, but at the same time, the game is going away from them. 81 on the board, only 11 overs done.
That's been just pushed away. Good fielding. Also, I think it's the day one, so you want to just get used to the combinations. You just want to check out which players can really work out when, and probably that is the reason why.
Another new bowler, Nuriman.
Uh, she's done quite well. On the wide there. Well, these extras have been a serious concern.
Yes, absolutely. I think the discipline has been all over the place here for the Johor bowlers. They have tried out their young bowlers and they have not stepped up.
Okay, that wide line that she's attempting, another wide signaled. It's not easy execution. Another wide sliding down the leg side. Something that you need to work around with, Shaidur.
It's not the best of bowling here. And that is the 19th extra. We're only into the 12th over. 19 extras. This is unacceptable. You need to step up as a bowling unit. You need to do the basics right.
Yeah, very important to stick to your basics and just do the right things. The single there.
It's absolutely 12 wides, 4 no balls in a matter of 11 overs. That's a recipe for disaster.
That's a good looking shot. Two is the call. Well, they should be coming back for the second. Good running.
It's excellent running there between the two batters. Both are very experienced. And a good call, good early call as well from Winifred. And Sita Ranamaga just responding to it. Very good over so far, 7 runs of it.
Yeah, this is better.
Well, Harman, thanks to a lot of extras, this partnership is already worth 40 runs. And it came in quick time as well. Just 33 deliveries.
Yeah, this partnership has been pretty good. Kind of like the partnership.
Yes, Winifred has been slightly slow today, 14 of 22. But Sita Ranamagar, she has done a wonderful job so far. Again, that teasing line outside the off stump, another dot delivery. It's 88 for 2.
12 overs gone. 88 for 2 on the board. Sitarana looking pretty good. Winifred just catching up on the pace. But more importantly, it's the partnership that is brimming quite well. Starts with the dot delivery. Now they'll sneak in a single. Very good running. Just a gentle tap and a single ring in.
Well, I think the body language of the Johorian players have not been at their best. We have seen some shoulders dropping already. We're only into the 13th over.
That's been hit towards the covers. Just be a single.
Well, at the toss, Ariana mentioned that she would like to chase anything below 80. The score is already 90 runs. We're only to the 13th over. This might head towards 150.
Yeah, well, talking about below 80, but the bowling has not been accordingly. They've bowled so many loose deliveries, the wide length on offer. There have been so many errors.
Yes, absolutely. I think they have not played up to their potential.
And of course, they did not play accordingly. And that surely is something that you want to be looking towards. Well, that was an interesting shot. I haven't seen someone play that for a while.
She'll be glad with that. Finally, she got a bat to it. Again, that square cut. One shot that she has struggled with. We have seen in that bilateral series. But I think this is when you need to realize and start working on yourself as a batter.
Yes, you got to take a few drills on that and just work around, play accordingly. Oh, edged and dropped. Nothing really going towards the favor of Johor. That was absolutely poor. The keeper's been really having a nightmare there behind the stumps.
Yes, an absolute sitter of a catch with the gloves on. 9 out of 10 times you take those catches. But it has been that sort of a day for Johor and the wicketkeeper. It's 96 for 2 after 13. Well, still no signs of Ariana Natasha. She's still experimenting with her bowlers. Well, you need to bring in your A bowlers, especially at a
Yes,
time where the opponents are just walking away with the game. So this is not good awareness here.
yeah, surely isn't it something that you want to be working towards and getting it fixed as soon as possible? Still early days in the tournament. Might want to get a few hiccups, but you want to get into the winning way. Very important. Another wide. These wides have been troubling quite a lot the bowlers.
Well, Harman, it's going to take a long, long time for this innings to end. It's too many extras. So every delivery, they need to re-bowl. It's only going to cost them more time.
Yeah, another single added up to the board. Just a couple of runs away from that 100 mark.
Yes, that's smart batting. And with that single, it's also the 50 runs partnership between Winifred and Sitaranamagar. They've done a wonderful job steadying the ship for Selangor. Ah,
Yeah, brilliantly cut away. Another misfield. Will cost them another boundary, is it? No, she does well. She's just rebounded that back in time. The batters will get 3 runs added up. 100 up in 13.2 overs. You'll take that.
well, Harman, I'm losing out of words. Should I say that's a good recovery or just poor fielding? What could have been a dot delivery? Went for 3 runs. Yes, she made an effort to stop that extra run, but at the first place, it shouldn't have gone that far. So the fielding once again letting the bowler down.
Another wide. Another wide there. Another run added up to the board. These extras are a serious concern.
It's absolutely poor bowling here from the bowlers. And the matter of fact is they've not been learning from the mistakes. Oh,
Another wide there. They're just trying a little too extra, is what I feel. As a bowling department, they've been wavered, they've been just around all places, haven't really come up with a plan. And so rare to see the captain coming up and talking to the bowlers or having a chat, or probably one of the senior member coming up to the bowler and telling her where to bowl. Another 2 runs. Good looking shot again.
well, these are freebies here, Harman. They're either bowling wide deliveries or bowling full tosses, which is easy to put away, easy pickings for both the batters.
Another top quality shot. Although there is protection in the deep, should just be a single.
Both the batters are oozing in confidence right now. They've looked very comfortable against all the bowlers. Well, the medium pacers have struggled. I think it's time for them to go back to spin.
Another quick single. Good running between the wickets. It's been terrific by both these batters. And also, they have been there for a while, so the coordination is also there, which is good signs for Selangor, which is a very strong side. It's, I think, one of the favorites in this tournament.
Yes, absolutely. I think Selangor will be one of the contenders alongside Sarawak and Kuala Lumpur. That's a good looking shot. Played down the ground. Or they're running hard, going for the second and comfortably making it. Excellent running once again.
Yeah, converting that ones into twos, that's the key in this format. 14 gone, 109 for the loss of two.
Well, another change in bowling.
Last
Siti
six
Najwa.
overs. Yes, last 6 overs now, Shahidur. What's the kind of score you think is going to be on the board?
I think definitely they should be scoring anything in excess of 150. The platform is well set. Two batters batting out there. Winifred on 23, Sita Ranamagar on 28, 61 run partnership of 47 deliveries. They should be going anything in excess of 150.
I feel 150 could be a very good score.
Yes, absolutely. With the Slango bowling attack, they have a very formidable bowling lineup as well. So it's not going to be easy to score against them.
Good delivery. And that will be a wicket. Excellent stumping. But more than that was the delivery by City. That extra turn that she got took the surprise on for the batter. Brilliantly bowled.
There's a beautiful delivery there to get the wicket off the skipper, Winifred. She departs. I think that's just at the right time when Johor needed that wicket. And finally, the wicketkeeper doing the right thing, just able to collect that and took the bails in a flash. 110 for 3. Well, Kavita Joshi walking into bat. We can expect some fireworks from her. Definitely one of the batters who uses her power. It's more of a batter that relies on her big hitting ability and very handy with the ball as well. Good off spinner, good cricketer all round.
As she is a powerful striker, known for those big hits. And could be that perfect finisher at this moment.
Yes, but Harman, you need to give credit to Siti Najwa. That was a beautiful delivery. Classic leg spinning delivery. Just going away from the right hander, inviting them to play the drive. I think it was perfectly done.
It was a brilliant delivery. That kind of turn, that sharp turn, that wicket coming in.
Yeah, I think it's also the pitches here at the STC. A lot of grass on the pitch. So if you can bowl in that rough, you're gonna get a lot of purchase.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of turn always there for the spin bowlers. And a lot of seam movement if you can get that delivery right in.
Yes, the pitch here at the STC is pretty unlikely of something like biomass where the ball just keeps on going straight with the angle. So the bounce is very true. Very good tracks to bat on. But STC can be very tricky, especially if you have a good spinning attack. You can bundle out oppositions in quick time.
And it'll be quite interesting to see the bowling side of Selangor with the kind of heavyweights they have with the ball. Just cut away beautifully. Two is the ask. They will come back for the second. Good running this.
An excellent batting, I would say. Sita Ranamagar really adjusted her batting and playing the ball really late. So watching the ball till the end, that has been the highlight of this innings. Oh,
That's a drop chance. Their fielding has been on and off, hasn't been the best.
Well, Harman, that was an absolute sitter. She hardly had to move. There's no excuse for a drop catch like that. And we have seen plenty of those.
Catches win you matches, somebody needs to tell them. Maybe another single.
So last 5 overs, 115 on the board. They'll look to score at least 150 from here. And surprising, still
Yeah,
no signs of the captain.
yeah, that's something very very unusual. Generally, you see the skippers coming up, taking up the responsibility.
So another youngster, Tuan Nur Amani. She's just 17 years old, I believe. So a lot of youngsters given the opportunity in the Johor side. Tuan Nur Amani. A shot that's absolutely muscled. One bounce into the fence.
Well, this is what she's known for. Those big hits. Such a clean striker of that cricket ball. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yes, you cannot be bowling there, especially against a batter like her. These are easy pickings. There goes another one. Again, beautifully timed. But it will just be a single this time. The fielder does well.
Good fielding in the deep.
Oh, that was a good shot. Straight to the fielder. That was crunched.
That was again hit very hard. Good fielding in the end.
That's cut away. Again, slightly short. These are easy pickings. Both the batters are milking runs here. 6 runs of 4 deliveries.
And also, Shahidul, I feel that they've been giving too much short length. That short pitch delivery is not really going to bring you results.
Shot again. She goes for it. Oh dear, misfield once again. Another boundary here. That is poor fielding.
And runs are flowing in, and just like that, more runs coming in.
Well,
The
Harman, I
boundary
think
there.
that's the fourth or fifth time we have seen a misfield resulting in a boundary. A full toss. Oh dear. That almost pitched outside the pitch.
Yeah, that was poor length again on display. Their bowling has been off color. That's something we've been talking about for such a long time.
Well, I won't be surprised if we see 50 extras at the end of this innings. Wrapped on the pads. And a rare dot ball to end the over. 126 for 3. Well, it's back to Siti Najwa. Bowled a good first over, took that wicket. She's getting the ball to turn, but then it won't be easy against the left-hander because the ball will be coming towards her pads. Sita Ranamagar on strike. She's batting on 32 of 27, looking extremely dangerous out there. Flighted delivery, played inside out. There's protection out there, just a single.
Yeah, last 3.5 overs. How many more runs can they add up? It's going to be the key.
Kavita Joshi now on strike. Again, that shot of length cut away into the gap. They might be running for the second. A wonderful running once again. Not the best of throws. Couple of runs here for Selangor.
It's all about converting ones into twos, and they've been doing that right throughout the games. They haven't been shy enough.
Oh dear, that will be another wide. Not the best of deliveries. Well, they have not hit the line and length right from the first delivery that they bowled. Started off with a wide as well. And we have already lost count of how many wides they have bowled. Much better. Good delivery there. Just on the right length.
I was a little better, I would say. A little flight on offer. Something for the batters to reach out for.
Well, Harman, it's 26 extras, 19 wides in that innings. That's worked away. Oh, they're running for the second. This could be dangerous. Again, poor throw.
Yeah, the fielding has let them down big time. It is something that you want to be very, very careful with this kind of innings. This kind of a format, you got to be on your toes.
Much better. Flighted delivery. She went for the shot and beaten outside the off stump. Well, Harman, talking about that pair, Kavita Joshi, Sitarana Magar, both belong to Nepal. So I'm pretty sure they have played a lot of cricket among themselves and good understanding out there. They're running hard. And it's wonderful to watch. Kavita Joshi is pushing Sitarana Magar for those extra runs. Again, that's driven down the ground. Slight misfield, but they'll still manage to get the second run.
Yeah, the running between the wickets is always the key, and that coordination is there between the two country women fellows. 17 overs gone with that. 134 on the board, 16 away from that 150 mark.
Yes, I think they should get there very easily. And finally, in the 18th over, the captain is bringing herself on. I'm not sure what took her all this while, but the rest of the bowlers were really struggling. So, as a captain, you need to take the responsibility as the senior member of the side. But she can still turn things around if she can bowl a couple of good overs here and stop the runs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch out. It is a little too late to get herself on.
Well, Harman, it brings me back to my childhood memories when I was the captain. I always wanted to bowl first and I always wanted to open the batting as well. So sometimes you need to take those chances. And I think it's a good platform for her to really show even the selectors that she is a very good candidate to be selected in a Malaysian side. But she has missed the trick. Starts off with a short delivery that's pulled away, just a single.
It's always a good time to display your talent, and especially when you want to knock on those doors for the national team selection. You got to be performing. That's the only way you can make it, right? It's a no-brainer. The more better you bowl, the more eyes will come onto you.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the time where you need to take the responsibility and show that you're really capable of being there and coming into ball in the 18th over when the rest of the bowlers have really struggled. I don't think that's the right ploy. Oh dear, half tracker, and she'll get away with it.
I would say very lucky to get away with that kind of a delivery.
Well, 2 runs of the first two deliveries. They're driven down the ground. Just a single.
It's just that one run will not really trouble them that much.
That shot belted down the ground once again. Just a single. Another good looking shot. Kavita Joshi is looking very good out there.
That was a brilliant
Batting on
strike, but
19 of just 14 deliveries.
it was a brilliant strike.
That's beautifully cut away. Oh, just a single.
I feel Winifred should be taking a few classes from Sita Rana for that square cut.
Yes, absolutely. She has looked very good, especially square of the wicket. Every time the ball has been short and wide, she has put them away. Sitarana Magar batting with a lot of class and flair. Kavita Joshi, on the other hand, very flamboyant. Oh, she slashes hard. That took the edge, and that will run away to the boundary. Welcome runs here.
It was turning out to be a good over. Spoils it with the boundary in the end. Thick outside edge. And away for a four towards the third. The batting side will not mind that. 1-4-3 for 3 after 18.
Well, Harman, it's a decent partnership once again. 33 of just 23 deliveries. They're turning it on once again for Selangor. 143 for 3. They have 7 wickets in hand. I think they'll be going for their shots.
Well, nothing much to lose from here. You still have those wickets, so why not go for the big heaves and try and get another 20, 30 runs? Another 20 from here, 160 plus the board. It's going to be a very good score.
Yes, absolutely. I think anything above 160, 170, it's always going to be challenging. Noor Alia back into the attack. Oh, that's aerial. It's two fielders converging. Another drop catch. Well, that will be a harder chance compared to the rest. It's never easy running back, but still, you need to take those catches.
Yeah, these drop catches, well, you got to be better. Got to be better than that for sure. Catches win you matches, and they've already dropped so many of them.
Oh, that's hammered away. Fielder does well on this that occasion. They're running.
Yeah, two more runs added to the board. Really poor piece of bowling.
Selangor just 4 runs away from that 150 landmark. Oh, that's pulled away. Can misfield. Oh dear, what the fielder is doing. And Sita Ranamaga, she wants the strike. She's tired of running. She has been there for quite some time.
Yeah, for the fielder, I would say it's the game of nerves. That nerves are coming up. It's the pressure.
Oh, she's missed out on that occasion again on the pads. All she needed to do was to get bat on ball.
Yeah, that was a very slow delivery, slower through the air. Missed on that one.
This bat on the onside. Quick run taken. Oh, direct hit. Could be close. Just touch and go. And she survives.
Yeah, direct hits are always very close. That was really well bowled though. Slower.
It's absolutely 5 runs of this over. And she hits the timber. And Kavita Joshi departs after scoring a wonderful knock of 26 of 17.
Yeah, she had exposed the stumps and she misses, and the bowler says, I'll hit it. As that wicket comes in, they won't mind that. 148 for the loss of 4. Kavita, she's done her job. She's got her team to a good score.
Well, Harman, it will be interesting to watch who will be bowling that last over. Very crucial in the context of the game. 148 on the board. They need someone who can stop the flow of runs. And it could be the captain herself, Ariana Natasha, bowling the last over.
Yeah, you definitely need someone who can dry up the last over, not leak runs. Will be the key.
Well, Sita Ranamagar is batting on 38. Can she get 12 runs of the last over, get to that 50? That will be a moral boost for her as well. She have batted well. 38 of
Yeah,
34.
I think Shaidu, that 50 won't really matter to her much. It's the contribution for the side.
Oh dear, that's a poor delivery. Wide down the leg side, and that will go for a boundary as well. Not the best of deliveries. Well,
Yeah,
Ariana is probably showing us the reason why she didn't bring herself into the attack. That will bring up the 150 as well.
yeah. For why is the signal coming in? 150 up. You still have another 1 over remaining from here.
That's wrapped on the pads. Much better on that occasion. Well, 5 more deliveries to go in this innings. 153 on the board. Again, played straight to the fielder. No runs there.
Yeah, slower. The roll of the fingers there. Couple of dot deliveries.
Well, good comeback after that shaky start from the captain. That's why I wanted her to bowl. Oh, short delivery, beautifully cut away in the gap. They're running for the second. Oh dear, another misfield. Well, you can hear the scream from the captain. Absolute frustration out there. The fielders have not done a good job here.
Yeah, the fielding has been under par. They have better standards than that.
But that's the challenge when you're leading a very young side as well. It's still early days for a lot of cricketers out here. Big swing of the bat, no timing whatsoever. They won't mind the singles.
I think they're trying to hit it a little too hard. Trying to overhit it.
I think they have realized this is the last over, so they would like to take any extra runs. And to be honest, apart from that 5 wides, I think Ariana Natasha have bowled a wonderful over. Oh dear. Well, commentators curse. I was just praising her, and she bowls a no ball. That will be a free hit.
Yeah, not only a no ball, it's the free hit that will hurt you, especially on that last over.
And she comes around the wicket. Change of angle for Ariana. A free hit coming up. Oh, that will be another no ball that's pulled away in the gap. Again, not timed well. Will only be 2 runs. But another no ball, second beamer of the over. Back to back no balls.
Yeah, way too many no balls and extras. That's not the right approach.
So another free hit coming up. Can Rajmati Irie utilize this? Again, wrapped on the pads. Good comeback. Will be just a single 161, but they are there. They've crossed that 160 run mark.
Yeah, last delivery coming up. 160. That's a formidable target, I would say. They'll have to bat really, really, really well if Johor is looking for a win.
Last delivery coming up. And that's played straight to the fielder. Oh dear. Poor fielding. Batter was halfway down the track and still didn't throw. An expensive over comes to an end. Selangor 161 for 4 in the 20 overs. They will be happy with that. They went into bat first, and I think the batters have done a wonderful job. So we'll head into that innings break, and when we come back, it will be Johor batting, chasing 162 of the 20 overs. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. We're here live at the STC Oval, and it's time for the chase. Johor will need to score 160 to win this contest. So the two openers are out there, and it will be Aina Hamiza taking the new ball in her hand. Selangor did a wonderful job batting. They scored 159 runs, and I think it's a good time to bring in my fellow commentator Harman.
Thank you very much, Shadar, and welcoming all the viewers as well around the globe.
Well, it's Noor Alia opening the batting for Johor. Well, she opened the bowling as well. So definitely a lot of trust from the Johor side, and her partner will be Chaihan Nanapat from Thailand.
Yeah, she's another very good player, coming in all the way from Thailand.
I think the
It's a
batting,
very
the,
big target.
that's well bowled once again. Coming to the point, Harman, I think the power play will be a key here because 160 to score, it's not going to be easy. So they need to get a good start and put some runs on the board straight away.
Yes, you'll want to have a very big power play. You need to find those fours and sixes.
That's wrapped on the pads. It's a good shout there from Aina Hamiza.
Another very good delivery. This is really well bowled. Line and length. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Yes, absolutely. I think that could be the contrast between the both sides. Johor started off with a few wide deliveries, and look at that, Aina Hamiza bowling the fifth delivery right on the money, right on the stumps, not giving away anything for the batters to work with.
Yeah, it's a very good start. No runs on offer, and it's a big, high-scoring game. And if you're bowling so well, that is going to be mission impossible.
Well bowled. Starts off with a maiden. Very good start here from Aina Hamiza.
Yeah, maiden to start off. End of the over. Brilliant start for Aina Misa. Star performer always.
Well, Aina Hamiza in prime form was player of the tournament in the series against Nepal. Was the player of the tournament in the previous edition of the interstate as well. So definitely the player to watch out for. So taking the new ball from the other end will be the Malaysian skipper and the Selangor skipper as well. Winifred, another experienced campaigner.
Another star performer. She's also the captain for the women's team for Malaysia.
Starts off well again, right on the money, right onto the stump. So as a batter, if you miss, they're gonna hit the wicket. That's the way to start off.
Starts off with that slower delivery. Really well bowled. Ginger pace. Mixing it up quite well.
That's a good looking shot. Driven down the ground and good running between the wickets as well.
Runs not coming in easy for Johor. Got to be tested.
Fuller delivery once again. No runs there. Every dot delivery will pile up pressure here. And Noor Alia has already faced 7, yet to get off the mark.
Dot ball pressure. So all you need, that dot ball pressure.
Again, driven straight to the fielder. Well, the feet has not been moving well. See, both the feet are absolutely strangled in the middle of the pitch. So that's something she needs to work on. Still early days here for Noor Alia. But technically, you need to improve as a batter. With on offer again, the feet's not moving. Look at that, Harman.
Yeah, the feet problem we always spoke about is something that these batters need to work around. And in the first innings, we saw that.
Well, another tidy over, just a single from it. It's one without loss after 2 overs.
Your asking rate also going up with every dot delivery, every silent over. You need to pick up the pace early on.
Just worked away on the onside. Oh, smart fielding there, sharp fielding. Well, that could be the difference between the both sides.
The runs are not coming in easy. The difference, the ground fielding.
Slightly short, played straight to the fielder. Could be a run out. Oh, desperate dive to get there.
Direct hit was needed. Could have been closed curtains. Noor Alia. Those dot deliveries are always going to pile up that pressure, isn't it?
It's absolutely, and look at that. Noor Alia batting on 1 of 11 deliveries. It will not only put pressure on her, but on her partner as well. That's sliding down the leg. Another wide. Well, so far the bowlers have been very disciplined from Selangor.
Yeah, the extras as well. Even in their first innings, if you saw those extras compiled just around 30, almost touching 30 extras in a T20 game.
Oh, good delivery, right on the money, and good solid defense as well. Chaiha Nanapat. She's looking good out there. Technically very sound.
Yeah, undoubtedly, technically very solid.
That was crunched straight to the fielder, but it made a good sound off the bat. Good timing on that.
And the timing on it was brilliant. Unable to find that gap which was needed.
That's a short delivery. Went straight up and a simple catch to Aina Hamiza.
Soft dismissal and a simple grab for the bowler. Aina Hamiza strikes early on, not wasting much time. Came in from the top end of the bat. He's trying to play that over the onside. Yes, 4 runs are on the board and that 1 wicket down for Johor.
Well, that's the way to bowl, hitting the length hard, almost hitting the bat around that sticker, and a simple catch with all those experience. Aina Hamiza getting first blood here for Selangor. And walked into bat. Another experienced campaigner, Amna Sharif, the batter from Kuwait, a country from where my fellow commentator belong as well.
Yeah, she's very experienced. She's also the captain for the women's side of Kuwait. Has all that experience. Can she show that on display today? It will be interesting to see.
Yes, absolutely. I think Johor will need one of the top order batters to stand up. 160. It's not an easy score to beat. So you'll need some individual brilliance today. It's not going to be easy, especially against Aina Hamiza. Last delivery coming up. Again, back of length. Excellent bowling here. 3 runs and a wicket from that. 4 for 1.
Three very good overs to start off.
Oh, beaten outside the off stump. Good delivery from Winifred. Again, that teasing line. Just flirting around with that outside edge.
That was an absolute jaffer of a delivery. That seam movement after pitching, just shaping away.
Oh, that went in between the pad and the bat. And how did that miss the stumps?
That was really, really close to hitting the stumps. Brilliant delivery once again. Slower delivery, a little change of pace. Winifred mixing it up quite well. And that was really, really well bowled. Exactly all I can think is how did that miss the stumps?
That's edged. I get. Oh, that was a sound. Probably the bat hitting the ground. That was tantalizingly close to the bat. Another good delivery going away from the right hander.
Absolutely brilliant bowling. Showing the class that Winifred holds. Such a brilliant bowler, isn't she? Never fails to impress.
It's absolutely captain leading from the front. She always sets that example as a cricketer. And it's wonderful to watch. She has been doing it over the years consistently for Malaysia. It's either with the bat or with the ball. And on the odd occasion, she has delivered with both. So a wonderful prospect for Malaysian cricket. It was right there in the slot, driven straight to the fielder, no runs there.
Yeah, 5 dot deliveries. We started the innings with a maiden over. This could be the second maiden over, and that's just going to add so much pressure on Johor.
And it will be the second maiden of this innings. A lot of pressure on Noor Alia. She is batting on 1 of 17 deliveries. It's not helping the cause of the chase. It's 4 for 1.
Yeah, exactly. Not the kind of start you want as a batting side chasing 160. And at the moment, they are all over the place. Right to say that. The batting not really working out, and especially Noor Alia. 17 deliveries and just one run. Serious concern there, Shahdur.
Yes, absolutely. And we need to give credit to the Selangor bowlers as well. I think they have stick to the plan, bowling a very tight line and length. The change of bowling, Dhanusri comes into ball. Another exciting player. She has been in the Malaysian colours as well. Didn't feature in any of the games against Nepal, but she was part of the squad.
Yeah, she has been a good prospect, although hasn't really got her chances as of yet, but very promising as a bowler.
A fuller delivery, played straight to the fielder. Well, they have found the fielder on every occasion. We have seen some good looking shots, but you need to find those gaps as well.
Yes, they've been playing some good grounded shots, but are unable to find any gap whatsoever. That is something that is bothering them quite a lot.
That's wrapped on the pads, and she's gone. Well, that ball kept slightly low, and that was definitely hitting the stumps.
Yeah, that was bang in front of those three stumps. Was hitting the middle and leg. I'm not trying to go for that rash shot, poor shot selection, and a wicket falls. Four for the loss of two. Johor.
Well, Johor in deep, deep trouble now. Into the fifth over, 4 runs on the board, 2 wickets down. They will need one of the batters to do something miraculous today, and it could be their captain as she walks out. It's Ariana Natasha. A lot of responsibilities on her shoulders.
Yeah, but Shahdur also, I think the approach has been wrong. Playing way too many dot deliveries, especially starting with a maiden over. That doesn't really work out for you when you're chasing such a big total.
Yes, absolutely, and I think doing the destruction will be Noor Alia herself. 70 deliveries, 1 run. She has been facing most of the deliveries. Oh, that was very close to the stumps as well. Slightly short of length. But again, the hint of movement into the right hander.
Well, I think you got to give full marks to Dhanushri as well. The way she's come in and bowled, picked up a wicket already.
Oh, fuller length. Very close to the edge. This time she went the other way, just leaving the right hander. So she's mixing it up really well, bowling with a lot of control. She's still very young, but she looks very matured as a bowler. Definitely a very good potential for Malaysian cricket. Coming into ball, the last delivery of this over. That will be a wide. Well, we haven't seen too many wide deliveries from the Selangor bowlers. Oh, that was Fuller trying to hit the ball too hard. Ariana getting an inside edge. We'll end the over. End of over number 5. It's 5 for 2.
Winifred continues for a third over. She's bowled really well. Mighty impressed with the approach that Winifred has got, the captain. No runs on offer.
Well, Harman, that could be the difference between both the sides. Desperate dive to stop the single, and look at that from the wicketkeeper, Aina Najwa, just flying off. We have seen Johor missing few chances. The wicketkeeper was not up to the mark. Well, the examples are totally opposite.
Cut away this time. Beats the fielder. That will be runs. Couple of runs added onto the board.
A good looking shot there, piercing the gap. Well, still, I would say it's a very slow start. 3 of 21.
She has been struggling to get the runs on. And that happens when you just don't play those shots freely, and probably that is something that you've got to be a little careful about. Another good powerful strike. With a tight single direct hit could be a very, very close call.
Well, end of over number 6. It's 8 for 2. The power play definitely going to Selangor. 6 overs, 8 runs, 2 wickets. I think the bowlers have done a wonderful job here. Well, very contrasting, I would say, both the power plays. Selangor went off to a very good start. They're scoring boundaries right from the word go, whereas we haven't seen a single boundary yet from the Johorian batters. Dhanushri will continue in here.
Yeah, dot delivery to start off. Dhanushri picked up a wicket. Again in the air, in the gap as well, just over the point. Could be a chance of a run out. Needed a better throw.
Yes, again, They're just leaving dangerously out there. Slightly short of length again. Nothing short. Played straight to the fielder. Well, I think the approach is going wrong here from the Johor batters, especially Noor Alia. She's batting on 6 of 26. Very slow start. The required run rate is creeped up to 11.11 runs per over. 150 still to go. A wild swing and she hits the timber. First wicket here for Dhanushri. She gets the better of Noor Alia. Well, again, a nothing shot, trying to hit the ball too hard. And that in swinging delivery disturbing the castle. The third wicket down here for Johor. For Fuenco Arikan, the new batter. Well, Johor in deep trouble. 10 for 3 into the seventh over. Courtesy of some wonderful bowling from the Selangor bowlers. Dhanusri into her second over. 3 for 2. Starts off well, right on the money. Fuenco Arikan. Think it will be a good time for her to settle down, try to steady the ship alongside the captain of Johor. Slightly short. Straight to the fielder, no runs there. Wonderful over, 2 runs and a wicket. End of over number 7. It's 10 for 3. Well, it's the experienced Sita Ranamagar, the top scorer with the bat, and now she has taken the ball. She can be very handy, left arm orthodox. I think it's a good time to bring in the spinners as well. So far, the Pacers have done a wonderful job, but they have a good number of spinners into the side as well. Sita Ranamagar being one of them. Starts off well. That was aerial. And finally, Ariana Natasha gets off the mark. Was not in control of that shot. But then she needs to take those chances. Oh, beautifully bowled. Just teasing the batter around that off stump line. And I like the flight she's bowling with, mixing it up really well. Oh, that took the edge. And she's gone. Sharp catch there from Aina Najwa. Excellent take behind the stumps.
That was absolutely brilliant. That flight and that little turn, little edge, and the keeper makes no mistake. 11 for 4. Problems just keep increasing for Johor, don't they? And that's the quality of bowling that Selangor have in that lineup. Goes back without troubling the scorers. Look at that beautiful visuals. Look at those clouds. Shaidur, perfect conditions.
Yes, absolutely. I think these are great conditions here, especially it will be assisting the spinners. We have seen that hint of drift and turn for Sita Ranamagar. And I think as the day progresses, it will only open up more for the spinners. So Noora and Shafika, the new batter for Johor. So someone needs to put their hands up and bat out there. We have seen the top order crumpling. So Ariana Natasha, the captain, still out there. She's only faced 4 deliveries, but she'll need someone to stick in with her.
You need those partnerships, but you need those big partnerships. And you need to put up those runs. Another dot delivery that just kept a bit low as well. Good pack of variations. A similar delivery. Sita Rana, one of the most senior members in that lineup.
Yes, loads of experience, and she did well with the bat. Scored some good runs, and now contributing with the ball as well.
That dot delivery, excellent over. Just the one off it, plus the wicket. 8 overs gone, 11 for the loss of 4. What could be the areas of improvement, Shahidur, for the batting side?
Well, I think it's the approach. You require 160 runs to win, and so far the batters have not shown any intent whatsoever trying to score runs. They've just been happy to spend some time out there and take those singles and too many dot deliveries. That's something that the Johor batters will really need to work on. Rotation of strike, that could be the key here.
Strike rotation always a key in this format. Alongside the boundaries also didn't come up the way it should have come in, and we saw the first side, which was Selangor, who batted so well, took on the runs. Loose deliveries were dispatched for boundaries. It's a good looking shot, but chance of a run out, but again, not the best of returns from the fielder.
It's terrible mix up in the middle. And again, not the best of throws, but look at that. The wicket keeper again diving full length. So she's putting in a lot of effort. I mean, that shows the body language itself is the difference between the sides. We have seen Johor just dropping shoulders very early into the innings, whereas Selangor have been top notch right from the word go.
They'll be wanting a bigger margin win after getting such a big score on the board. That's another inside edge, no runs. And the bigger margin win will also reflect on the points table towards the business end of the tournament.
Yes, absolutely. I think run rate will be key because it's not a long tournament. So any team winning a couple of games here and there, and the equations can really turn around. Well, Harman, what would you make out of that shot? The feet not moving, bat going in different direction, totally opposite of the ball. There's a big gap between bat and pad. I mean, as a cricketer, and about the basics, that's not the best outcome, I would say.
Yeah, the pressure is visible on the batters. That's got to be a wide signal just above the trim line. The pressure is visible on the batters of Johor. We saw so many poor shot selections and not getting close to the body. It's like the feet are cemented at just that one place. And you got to do a little movement. You got to charge in a little bit, probably step down, try and break that lateral movement if there is any. There you could see again. Now, this was the kind of delivery that you want to play towards the covers region or towards the mid off. But there was no shot on offer. The body had no movement whatsoever.
Yes, absolutely. I think she's just playing down a straight line where the feet and the bat is just coming in the same line. So you need to get closer to the deliveries to play them.
That single, she'll keep the strike. End of the ninth over, 14 for the loss of 4.
Well, I think the captain, Ariana Natasha, needs to speak with her younger partner that look, we have a job to do here, 146 required. So they need to be sensible out there.
Sitarana to continue. Again worked away. Chance of another the not strikers in. And the direct hit. This should be a wicket. Yes, the finger goes up. Completely suicidal there. Nurain was not looking for that single. It wasn't her call. Had to rush in and a brilliant piece of fielding. As half of the side is now back towards the dugout with just 14 on the board.
Yes, absolutely. Suicidal will be the right word here. It's just ball watching. Should have been an easy single. Noura and Shafiq are not interested. The captain called for the run, but as a partner, you need to watch your other partner as well. Well, Johor in deep, deep trouble now. 14 for 5. And with that, the umpires have called for drinks break. So we'll be heading to a short break and we'll come back with more live action.
Another dot delivery right after that drinks break. Sika Rana.
Oh, Kavita Joshi continuing in here. Oh, desperate dive there. A direct hit could have been gone. End of another over, 23 for 6.
Yeah, good start from Kabita, giving away just three and that wicket of the very first delivery. It's been brilliant. And Johor have just been very, very disappointing with the bat. It's been a very silent outing for them, something that they'll be looking to reflect upon and work about with moving forward. Not many games, and you want to finish up at the top. Is the shorter format. Every game matters.
That was a good looking shot there from Ariana Natasha. I think now she has to take the responsibility and she needs to score the runs here because she cannot be relying on the rest of the batters.
Yeah, but I feel the ship has already left the shore. Now this is going to be very difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult.
Fuller delivery played straight to the cover fielder. No runs there. Well, every dot delivery here will be piling up pressure on the batters. That will be runs. Two extra runs. They're running for the third. Oh, desperate dive there from Ariana Natasha to get back into the crease.
Again, there was no need for that. I feel that was really, really risky, which could have costed them the wicket. Nonetheless, they survived that. 11.3 overs. Sitarana Magar, another very good outing with the ball. Single there. Another flighted delivery towards the mid on. Last ball. Another good delivery, just turning away. That fourth, fifth stump line is something that she's been targeting quite well. 12 gone, 29 for 6 on the board. Last 8 overs. Kavita continues. Brilliant delivery, came in sharp. So close to the stumps. That was a brilliant delivery once again. Showing some respect. Maybe a single though. That was beautifully played through the covers. The sweeper cover cuts it off. Will be just the one more run. Has been a tough ride for them. Off the back foot, punched away. Looking for two. It's a long chase there. She's done quite well. Rajmati Eri saving some runs for the side.
Well, both the batters are just trying to steady the ship here. Little partnership, that's all they need right now because they've lost 6 wickets. Good delivery once again. Kavita Joshi is mixing it up really well.
She also has a lot of experience on the international front also. Had a good day with the bat.
That was a good punch straight to the fielder. Well, Nourisma Dania is looking very confident out there. She needs to bat well and support the captain, Ariana Natasha. 13 overs gone, 33 for 6.
Yeah, 127 to win from the last 7 overs. That required run rate around 18.14.
Well, Harman, I think it's not about the chase anymore. It's more of a survival for the batters. but still, for me, they should look to lower the margin of defeat, because if you lose the games with more margin, it will put some extra pressure because it's a short tournament. So the run rate will come into factor as well. Meanwhile, there is a change in bowling. Rajmati Airi, another big name from the Nepal side, representing Selangor in this tournament.
It's all about getting close to the score, which is well far.
Good delivery to
Rajmati
start
comes
off.
in. It's a very good start. Rajmati, very experienced, and we all know kind of ability that she has, especially that angle that she creates.
Oh, that's up and over. But they'll only get a single. Dhanushri does well.
Well, for the bowling side, it's only a matter of those four more wickets.
Oh, that's in the air. Should be a soft dismissal. It is. Another wicket here. This time it's for Rajmati Airi.
Out of the six, another soft dismissal, make that wicket number 7. It's almost game here. Almost game.
Just when they were building a partnership, another batter just throws the wicket away.
Yeah, this has been poor display of batting. Johor have been under pressure right from the word go. It all started from that first over, which was a maiden, and after that there was no coming back. And Selangor have just dominated, first with the bat and now with the ball as well. Their fielding has been pretty good. They haven't really bowled those extras as compared to the first innings. And they've ticked all the boxes. Surely a team to watch out for. Shahidul moving forward. Just the day one.
Yes, I think on the papers, Selangor looks to be very strong, and definitely they have good form coming with them in the tournament as well. They've been there for quite some time, where the runners up in the previous edition. So I think they're one of the contenders for this year as well.
What a team. Those names in that lineup just speak for it, and the kind of performance as well. Anything over 120, 150 in this wicket is a good score. 160 is a plus plus.
Well, Ariana Natasha looking confident out there. She's playing her shots, but she's just losing out of partners. Someone needs to be there to support her.
Needing that partnership, that support from the other end, which hasn't really come in today. No batter has really survived or looked to go for the big shots.
Good delivery to end the over. It's 36 for 7.
Matter of another 6 overs from here. 36 on the board. Has been a very, very disappointing day for them. With the bat, didn't really look to get the runs. Not a
And
wicket.
that's the wicket.
Good catch there. Shahdur, another wicket falls there. What has really happened here?
Well, it was too tall of a ask for the captain, and she was just losing out of partners. And surely you can see the frustration on her face. You cannot be winning games single handedly.
A matter of two more wickets. 36 for 8. Got to do better. As a batting unit, I'm sure there'll be a lot of discussions in that dugout post game as well. Sure, the coaches will have a close look on. They've made their notes as well on things to work out for.
Kavita Joshi will be continuing in here, just 2 wickets away. Another fuller delivery took the outside edge. Well, coming back to the game, Harman, I think Selangor have dominated in all three aspects of the game. They were good with the bat, the bowlers have done the job, and fielding has been exceptional too.
It's all about ground fielding. When you take those catches, you make it really difficult for the batters to get those ones and twos. And that was constantly added on these batting side.
And right from the word go, I think the bowlers have kept the batters under a lot of pressure and those dot deliveries piling up. Well, oh, that was very close. Probably took the stumps. Yes, it did. Another wicket down. So that's wicket number 9. 2 wickets in the over for Kavita Joshi.
Yeah, that's two in the over and third for her in this spell. Kavita Joshi performing with the bat and now with the ball as well. It's 37 for 9 on the board, just at 1 wicket away from victory. And what a start this will be for Selangor. I'm sure they're making a big statement to the other teams.
Yes, absolutely. I think they have been dominating throughout the game, right from the word go. The only thing that didn't went in their favor will be the toss.
Yeah, probably that is also a blessing in disguise, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Not a bad toss to lose. Winifred will be very happy with the proceedings. I think the players have stepped up to the occasion and they're just 1 wicket away. Well, Harman, if we talk about the irony, Johor considered 36 extras and now they find the whole team at 38 for 9. That is also a big concern for their bowlers.
Yeah, that is a big, big concern. Bowlers let them down.
That will be the end of the over. 39 for 9, 15 overs gone. Well, there's nothing much left as only one of the batters got into double digits.
Rajmati Eri picked up a wicket for just 3 runs.
Can they finish off the tail within this over? Well, a mix up. This could be a run out. Aina Najwa opts not to go for the throw. I think they want to keep themselves out there a bit longer.
Yeah, the right call not to go for the throw as there was no backup, so it would have just been those extra runs.
Good delivery back of length again. Well, I think that has been the highlight of this bowling attack. They know they are well ahead in the game. They have 9 wickets down, but still they're doing the basics right, hitting the right line and length almost on every occasion. The bowlers have not given away much to the batters and the fielders. I mean, they have done a wonderful job in the field. They've taken the catches. They were sharp in the field, stopping those singles, and all the boxes ticked for Selangor. Rajmati Idri, another good delivery, straight to the fielder, no runs there.
It's all about not getting complacent or carried away and being at the best of your game. And that's exactly what the bowlers of Selangor are doing. They know the game is not over till it's over, although this game is very much in their hands now. It's all about the formality of that one wicket.
Oh, absolutely suicidal. Oh, she's missed it. Oh, look at that. Just playing it with soft hands, straight back to the bowler and running. I'm not sure what are they up to. The Johor batters, they need to realize, they need to understand the match situation. And so far, we have not seen uh, them doing the right things.
Absolutely agree with you on that. And that's what is happening here. Just hitting it straight towards the bowler and looking for that run.
That's in the air, and that's the game for Selangor. Johor are all out for just 40 runs and a sharp catch once again. Let's have a look at that coming from the edge of the bat. And Sita Rana Maga absolutely delighted.
Absolutely brilliant. That will be the game. End of the contest. 40 and all out. Can you believe it? Look at the match summary. Selangor, they were asked to go for a bat first by the captain of Johor. Well, they ticked all the boxes. 159 for the loss of 4 wickets. And then after that, it was all about with the bat for Johor to perform, but not to be, as they failed under the pressure. And it is always going to be the key here to keep those wins. It's a big win, a win by 119. And with that, we'll just head towards a little short break. On the other side will be the presentation coming up.
Welcome to the post-match presentation. So Selangor won this game with 119 runs, clinical finish from them, and I'd like to have a word with the captain of Johor first. So Ariana, what went wrong for you today?
I think we fail what we planned. Like I say, we want to score. We want to put them score below 80, but we fail on our bowling and also our batting.
And tell me something about yourself. As a bowler, you came in very late to the innings as well. Any special reasons for that?
I have no idea actually. Actually, I'm a bit confused because my girls all can bowling, so I thought why not I using them for this match. Yeah.
Hard luck, but best of luck for the future. Now it will be time for the happier captain, the captain of Selangor, Winifred. So Winnie, everything ticked well for you. Happy with the performance?
Yeah, I can't say any words because everything what we wanted all went as planned. And I say like Sita batted really well in the middle today and rotating the strikes. And I think the girls all from the start, from the openers, the batters just clicked.
And I think a lot of credit should go to your bowlers as well. Right from the word go, 160, a good score, but still your bowlers need to deliver the job.
Yeah, the good. Mainly the bowlers did really well today, but just not happy with the extras. But everyone, what I just told them to bowl to their ability and to their strength, and they did what I told them to do. And also, Karisha bowled well, even 1 over, but she came and fired in. But the others were more to senior players, and they understood the pitch faster, and they able to adapt the pitch.
So a great start and good luck for the future.
Thank you.
So now it's time for the player of the match. But before that, I would like to call upon our guest for today, Professor Dr. Faiz Abdul Rahman. Please, sir. So before we go into the player of the match, there are a few performances that were outstanding. Kavita Joshi to start off, 26 runs and 3 wickets for her. Sita Ranamagar, 41 runs and 2 catches, and she took a wicket as well. Aina Hamiza scoring 24 and took a wicket. But for us, it will be the all-round performance of Sita Ranamagar who will be the player of the match. Thank you, sir. Sita, let's have a word. So happy with the performance?
Yeah,
So far you have been in Malaysia quite long, played a lot of matches. You like Malaysia?
yeah, obviously. It's like our second home.
Absolutely. And I think today was the right time when you and your teammates did a wonderful job. So good start. So what's your plan going forward?
Yeah, I think every game we want to win. That's the plan.
Good luck for the next games and congratulations.
Thank you.
So that concludes the post-match presentation. We have another matchup lined up at 2 p.m. I hope to see you there. Thank you.